You're listening to Winnipeg's Classic 107. My name is Simon Rusnak. This weekend, Virtuosi Concerts presents a midwinter fundraiser featuring the Winnipeg Boys Choir and celebrated soprano Monica Huseman. Amongst the premier chamber concert series in the city, proceeds go towards the continued artistic activities and opportunity Virtuosi provides, as they welcome outstanding out-of-towners, establish local performers, as well as up-and-comers to their stage. One such musician is Virtuosi young artist Qiqi Zhang, who performs this weekend as part of the program. First, she's joined me in the studio for a 107 Live performance. Live in the Classic 107 studio, that was Qiqi Zhang performing a little bit of music of Johann Sebastian Bach. Absolutely marvelous. You're welcome to come over to the mic here, Qiqi. That was so fantastic.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about what we just heard.
Well, it's Bach's Violin Sonata Number 1 without accompaniment in G minor.
You played it really, really beautifully, especially so early in the morning. I mean, Bach is such a staple in the musician's repertoire. Do you find yourself playing a lot of Bach?
Yeah, I would say growing up I played a lot of Bach. I actually love Bach as well as a composer.
Why do you love Bach, and what have you discovered through playing his music?
Well, to be honest, as a kid, I played Bach like in my little 7-year-old brain, I didn't understand Bach, like any of the music theory, so I just thought it was like innate to it. So, but then as I grew up, I kind of understood more of the theory.
And tell us more about sort of that understanding and what you found in kind of like growing with Bach's music.
Right. It's Bach uses harmony really well, and I kind of love Bach for its simplicity. Like when you hear it, it's simple, but then music theory-wise, it's really complex, and it's a fun journey learning it.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be music that you keep coming back to throughout your musical journey, one that's really just beginning. Let's chat about where you're at now. How long have you been playing the violin?
Been playing for almost 13 years.
Almost 13 years. And how old are you now?
I'm 17.
Okay, so most of your life.
Yeah.
and why the violin? What drew you to the instrument?
Well, when I was a kid, my dad told me to choose an instrument, like just for fun, as like an extracurricular, like dance. But then I wanted to choose harp or like double bass or cello, but then they were very big.
Very small instruments.
Yeah, I mean, it was my 3 choices were cello, harp, and then violin,
So you settled on the violin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or perhaps you were encouraged to take the violin as it was a little bit more manageable.
Well, I wanted to start when I was 4, but then they said my hands were too small for violin, so even more so for cello or harp. So yeah.
Well, it's certainly been a great fit. You've won major prizes and trophies at the Canadian Music Competition, the Hong Kong International Violin Competition, the Winnipeg Music Festival, and more. You've done master classes with some of the great violinists of today. You study with none other than WSO Concertmaster Gwen Hoebig. And as if that wasn't enough, you're a multi-instrumentalist. You do play some other instruments too, right? Can you tell us about that?
Well, I sing with soprano lead skirt, and then I am also an oboe player. I play my own FRC band, and I study with WSO Principal Oboe Beverly Wang.
Yeah, so you're working with a lot of WSO people, and
Yeah.
Lita, who's just so fantastic as well. You mentioned FRC. You're a grade 12 student there now. I imagine you're in more than a few ensembles, such a great program they have.
Well, yeah, I'm in the, first of all, senior symphonic band. I'm in wind ensemble, and also the few choirs, senior choir, vocal jazz, and chamber choir.
So I think it's safe to say that music's pretty important in your life, Qiqi. Why is that?
I just love music. I am not somebody who's very coordinated, so like I don't dance for like as a passion or anything, but music, it's just been like that for my entire life.
Really, really beautiful. And I mean, the music is such an important part in so many of our lives, whether we just, enjoy it and we listen, or we actively participate in, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 ensembles or 14 or however many you're in. You're also a Virtuosi young artist. You're performing this Sunday at the fundraising concert. What does it mean to you to be a Virtuosi young artist?
Well, before 2 years ago, I've never heard of Virtuosi, but then I went to see a few of their concerts, and it was amazing. It was the violinist Elisa Lee, I think.
Mm-hmm.
She was amazing. So yeah, and then I saw my friends apply for this program, so I did.
And how does it feel to be one of the winners, one of the young artists this year?
I don't think I expected it, so it's a pleasure to be able to play.
So what are you going to be playing on Sunday?
Actually, the same Bach sonata.
Oh, wonderful. Are we going to hear a movement from it, as we just heard, the slow movement? Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, it's such a beautiful piece, and you play it so well. The concert is at 2:30 p.m., a Virtuosi fundraiser. There is a little reception that follows. Features the Winnipeg Boys Choir and Monica Huseman, strings, piano, and Qiqi Zhang, who's joined me in studio. You're going to perform one more number for us, Qiqi.
Yeah.
What are we going to hear?
White Christmas.
Yeah, something a little bit festive. It's not looking all too white out there this morning, but maybe you'll help set the scene. And you're welcome to take it away here in the studio. This Virtuosi young artist Qiqi Zhang performing White Christmas live in the Classic 107 studio. Live in the Classic 107 studio, Qiqi Zhang, Virtuosi Young Artist. Winter with You takes place this weekend. More details at classic107.com under the Events tab or virtuosiconcerts.ca.